What is up? What is up, YouTube? Oh my gracious. I was praying from day one. When I heard Angie Stones passed away in a car accident, I was hoping that would be it. It was a freak accident and she got hurt. So it's strange that she was the only person that got hurt, or died, should I say. Let me give them a thumbs up while I'm sitting here. But this video right here, man, Angie Stones and her son, Doc Manipulation, Doc Manipulations questions. Anyway, man, I've been hearing so many rumors. The son had something to do with it. The family member was the driver. He didn't have a driver's license. He left the scene and came back, or somebody left the scene, came back. A lady, when saw the van turn over, she went to try to help them, and she states that she didn't know who the lady was, but the lady was alive when she went over there. Wow. I mean, maybe it was more than one lady in the car. I mean, I'm trying to keep it 100% real. And it's funny, man, how people just take a story and just run with it. So as I do my research and check out what's going on, y'all let me know in the comments. I appreciate the comments so much because I have people checking out the comments with me, and we going through the comments, and we value your point, man. So don't think that I just throw a comment up there and he don't answer. We try our best to answer a whole lot of comments. I mean, we got a comment team, and they bringing these comments to me, man. So and I'm watching the comments too. On our Patreon side, if you become a patron, it's only $3 a month. That's the lowest tier. And a lot of y'all, thank y'all so much. Y'all come to be a patron, and then y'all jump and do that $5 a month thing, man. Let me know y'all ballers out there. Now I'm just playing. We're ballers or whatever. But thank y'all, man, because we take our money from our Patreons and we go out and do different things. And for the haters, you got to say something to the haters every now and then. We got enough $3 and $5 patrons that we at what, $250. So not the haters, the patrons. What y'all can put suggestions. I'm gonna do a video for the patrons and say, let's hear in the comment sections suggestions. What should we do with the $250? Actually, it's gonna be $500 because I'm gonna take my money and match it. Whatever the money's there, I'm gonna match it. That way we know it's enough money. So if you think of something to do for $200, maybe we can do it for 2 people, or we can do a $500 thing. So I think I talked enough, man. So y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Also, this is a new computer that I'm testing out, man. And so far, y'all let me know if y'all can see a difference. I'm just playing. It'll actually edit it faster, man. And sometimes the computer, the videos were sliding off, the voice, it'd be like, then you hear the noise. Then you hear the noise. I'm trying not to move my lips, y'all. Then you hear my voice later on. Anyway, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Y'all know Uncle Mike crazy. I like to make people laugh. Let's get rid of the monitor and let's check this bad boy. Yeah.
Many of you think that. Now, I did a video yesterday in regards to the driver of Angie Stone's van as they were coming from Alabama, going to Atlanta, and then supposedly on to Baltimore. Okay, I did that reading, and so by the time you see this one, you should have seen that one. Many of you were talking about her son in regards to, thinking that maybe he
Y'all
has
talk
something
about
to
me?
do with this, especially since I did the reading the other day and the sun card came up, and even though initially it wasn't giving her son, it was giving some other energies. We're still going to look at that. Okay, so I'm going to pull some cards in regards to Angie's relationship with her son. We know that her son is an up-and-coming rapper. I think he's been saying it for 2 or 3 years now that he was trying to bust on the scene. And was it Vlad that they were on or something like that? And he was talking, and a lot of people were really surprised to see him because, he looked... people saying, well, he looked like his mum. I don't think he looked like his mum at all. I think, and he don't look like D'Angelo either. He's a big guy. He looked like a big fat spoilt baby teddy bear. And so some of y'all are saying that he's kind of weird. There's some weird stuff on his Instagram and this type of thing. So I don't know, because to be honest with you, after reading about Wendy and her son, anything is flipping possible. So I'm gonna pull some cards in regards to Angie Stone's son. Okay, I want to say this is for entertainment purposes only, because he would be grieving his mother, whether he got on with her, whether he hated her, whether he loved her, whatever. And I don't know, how old is he as well? Do you know what I mean? Sometimes youth is a strange thing. That girl from Chicago, she killed her mum in Bali, and her and the dirty boyfriend put the mum's body in the plastic suitcase, and she was still carrying on like she grieving her mother. So I don't know. You can never work out people. I'll pull some cards and we'll see what go on. Okay, welcome to Celestial Tarot Readings. www.celestialtarotreadings.com. Okay, I'll tell you about the bracelets afterwards, or at some point. Okay. Many of you said you love the bracelets. I'll tell you how you can get them. They're on my website. I don't do any business on Instagram. We don't contact nobody over on Instagram. Anybody contact you over there, block them, bumbleclot, and report them. Thank you very much. All right. Hey, boy, what's this? Justice in reverse, Lord. Let me ignore that for a moment. So 3 cards initially, and then we'll pull another 2 on Angie's son, her relationship with her son. Okay?
Okay. It's something new for me, y'all. Let's see what these cards gonna do. This is new. I ain't never do this. I'm gonna pull your cards,
this
baby.
is a difficult one to see and to look at right now. This is the 4 of Cups. So it looks as if there's this refusal energy on here. Okay? We can see a man on a card. He's in this kind of, Buddha pose. He's meditating, he's thinking about things, but just like the story of Siddhartha Gautama, he had everything. He lived in a palace and stuff like that, but he was trying to find out the meaning of life and this type of thing. And then we have a cup here, and usually this is a divine hand offering the cup. The card is upright, so there is a refusal here. Somebody was refusing somebody's friendship, a relationship with that person. I'm inclined to say that this stubborn young man sitting, cross-legged under the trees, so-called meditating, is her son, and that this divine hand here in this cup, which is filled with, all good things and nourishing things and loving things, is the hand of his mother. Okay? And we can see him refusing what his mother is offering. So love and attention, or maybe what's inside of the cup is not what he wants. Maybe, he's dissatisfied with whatever the mother is offering, and he's crossing his arms towards her. It's a refusal. Okay?
So what is
crossing his arms?
This little thing that's flying, that's trying to give him the cup. What is that little thing? Is that little thing like a floating angel? Somebody positive? Is that little thing a sheep in a wolf in sheep clothing? Is that little thing something evil and trying to hand him something evil? Since he's sitting there refusing, it's a picture. I don't know how you got refusal out of that. But let's say because she know more about the cards than I do. Is he since he's refusing it, what is that little animal is he a good or bad? So he could be refusing bad. If y'all know, I mean, the Lord, the way the colors of the Lord thing that's floating, it looks happy. It looks like positivity. It could be, but what's the story behind that thing?
Towards her. It's a refusal. Okay?
I mean, if you want to read cards for real.
Let's get more of the story. Hold on.
Get more of the story. Okay, let's I'm gonna be a card reader, baby. I'm gonna pull your card.
Card?
I don't know.
Oh. We got the Fool here in reverse. We got Misadventure on here. Oh man.
I need my glasses for this one.
So there. Hold on, I'll get a clarification for the Fool card in reverse. Shit. Okay. And then we got the 9. We got the 9. Hold on. We got the 9 of Swords here, family.
Oh, upside down.
Shit.
Yeah, why you doing these cards at the same time?
There is Misadventure here on this Fool card here in reverse. Okay? There's accident energy on here. Okay? And then we also have his mother here wearing a white nightgown here in a bed, which is like a tomb, indicating that their relationship, you see the bedspread with the roses, you know, flowers blooming, all this type of thing, and the bright yellow of the sun again. It seems as if her son messes up quite a lot and causes his mother headaches and causes her anxiety and depression and so on. A lot of stress from the son to the mother. Once upon a time, things between son and mother were very, very good, but their relationship now is, you know, there's a deadness to it. There's like, this is very similar to the tomb that she was in, you know, on the 4 of Swords card. Okay? That came up in a previous reading. I'm so sorry to speak like this. You know, I don't want to even use these terms. That's why sometimes I'm hesitating. But the son was a fucking problem.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And it seemed like it caused her a lot of stress and anxiety. See 9 swords there on the wall by her bed? By her bed, you know. It's the son's crosses. You know, in Jamaica we say crosses. Problem. But, you know, by and large, this is Angie's room here, you know, and there's an indication that she maybe she baby him too much, or she spoilt him and this type of thing, you know what I mean? But really these swords should have been on the wall of his room, not in her room. She took responsibility for a lot of fuckery that he was doing. Okay, but we've got this ungrateful energy here from right? So we've got this 4 of Cups here, which is indicating that no matter what the mother did for him, again, it came up in the reading yesterday that she was surrounded by a lot of ungrateful motherfuckers, right? So no matter what the mother did for him, you know, he was still refusing her. It's so sad, you know, when somebody's reaching out to you and being nice to you and you just, you know, treating them horribly all the time. So I'm wondering now if he was involved in the logistics of what happened to his mother, because we do have the Fool card here in reverse. There's accident, misadventure energy on here. As you can see, the Fool here is walking towards the end of a cliff. I should have explained this before. Walking towards the end of a cliff, right? And the Fool is, you know, usually filled with so much optimism. You feel like he can be, you know, Icarus and fly. But sometimes you can fly too close to the sun. Here we go with the sun again, as you can see in the background here. But, and the Fool, you know, packs light, has a little bag, a joie de vivre, happy, optimistic, a little puppy there and all the rest of it. But the card is in the reverse, meaning the Fool is, you know, far too optimistic and too happy, and you know there's a resentfulness behind the wind or the motion or the energy that pushes the Fool and makes the Fool drop off the flipping cliff. So that's where the the misfortune or misadventure energy come from, right? And also taking his mum for a flipping fool as well. Okay, I'll pull some more cards.
Cards you bought. That's the case, you know, I'm flip the whole deck over.
Okay. Yeah, this is the relationship between him and his mother. Some of y'all think the cards lie, or Miss Sam can lie. I can't lie. You saw me just pull the cards, right? They all have this kind of back. Okay, ain't no braille on them. This is the card that came up. Right? 9 of Wands here in the reverse. If we correspond the 9 of Wands here with these, we call it 9 of Swords, and 9 we know is the business number, especially when we're talking about an artist and entertainer like Angie, right? Well, look here, she had it with him. If these two cards were to sum up the relationship that she had with her son, this is the sum total of their relationship. Okay, I have to say, disclaimer, entertainment purposes only. Okay, so I gotta say this is not factual. This is just a spiritual reading. Okay, so make of it what you want. But family, this is the card that came up for Angie and her son. So this ain't peaches and cream. This ain't, you know, loving son and mother relationship. And it looks like, you know, Angie was doing a lot of reaching out, you know, and there and available to him, but he really, you know, whatever she did wasn't good enough. You know what I mean? What you got in that cup? You got, I want champagne. What do you mean there's apple juice in the cup? I don't want fucking apple juice. I want champagne. Well, what you got in there? This is what I want. It's spoiled, entitled energy. But look, the boy, first of all, I don't think he's very attractive, and he's fat and all, and he's super. And it's not just fat; he's not fat and sexy. And I'm not saying that to be judgmental. I mean, look at Biggie. Biggie, Notorious B.I.G. was big and wagga wagga, and one eye yasso and one eye yasso. But Lil Kim was a fool for him. Kate, what's her name? Faith still wanted him. Charlie Baltimore was still a crazy, a blasted fool for him. So if Biggie with the one yasso can get woman, then of course, you know, being a big jumbo ninja, you know, some of the biggest, I remember one guy, anyhow. Okay, so we shan't talk about my experience with a big ninja, but he was and you see, you got to have the charisma. You got to have charisma. If you're a big ninja, super big like he is, you know, you can be very sexy and very powerful, but you got to have the charisma to go with it. And I didn't see no charisma when he was there and Angie was next to him, kind of like, you know, kind of guiding him, saying this is how you talk in the interview and whatever, this Vlad, you know, big opportunity, whatever. And he's sitting there like a big teddy bear in a sweater that was far too small for him. He's not giving big sexy. It's not. So I don't know what it was that he wanted from his mother. Your mother cannot give you charisma, boy. If that's why you resented her. The spirit that's inside of you is unique to you. It's like your fingerprint. It's your signature. Your mother can give and give and give and give, but she cannot give you personality and character and charisma. You might have a little bit of her, a little bit of D'Angelo, but, and then again, there's another thing about this, you know. Not all of these Nepo babies, for want of a better word, not all of them have the talent of their mother and father. So I don't know, can he sing? Can he rap? Does he have Angie's talent? Does he have D'Angelo's talent? Because we know his dad. How does it feel? I mean, his dad was, man, look, I remember my first baby father looking at me and hating me. Why? I was looking at these, I was watching the TV, I think it was The Box back in the day, and I'm watching the D'Angelo video. How does it feel? And I was like this. I was like this. And my first baby father looked at me, and I could see him, I could feel the man, him looking at me like, because of course I wasn't looking at him, I was looking at D'Angelo. D'Angelo was sexy, what? And then the way the camera went down, I was like, so anyway, the point of the matter is, do the boy have that for his, you know, they say the chip never fall far from the block, or the apple don't fall far from the tree. Well, it looked like with Angie's son, the apple fall well far away from the tree and rolled down the hill and got over there. That's which is fine if you got something, but if you ain't got it, you can't be disappointed. You have to, if you ain't got it, you have to go and look here. Ain't there those music schools in Sweden where people who have money, whose children are bland, they send them to this school and they come out like musical geniuses. I forget what the school's called, but that girl Robin went there. Y'all remember the singer called Robin? Once upon a time, Robin had.
Well, hell, if you send your kid to any school, you want him to come out with something. You send him to a math school, he should know more math. You send him to a construction school, he should know how to build stuff. You send him to a music school, he should know how to do music. What's wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You act like you're supposed to be born with this gift and you can't go to school to enhance your gift if you want to be a singer or a rapper or a writer or a musician. Come on now. Send your kid to school. They learn something, they come out and make millions of dollars. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Zero talent. Now Robin is multi-millionaire, big singer, responsible for many hits, you know. And it's all because of that school in Sweden.
That's a great school.
Shall I tell you who also went to that school? A lot of people went to that school.
It's a great school. What the fuck wrong with the school?
Y'all know, is it Crazy Loops? Dirty Loops? You know that group Dirty Loops? Well, I can't remember anyway.
Talk about Dirty Loops, man.
That group Paramore as well. Some of them, they went to that school as well. It's a training place in Switzerland, I believe, or Sweden. Anywho, so she, you know, if you ain't got it and you got the money, you can go get it. You understand? So, but anyhow, it doesn't change the fact that he was very.
She just said how important money is. And people say money ain't everything. Yeah, you're right. Money ain't everything. But it's 99.9% everything. Money dictates where you're going to send your kids to school, what kind of food you're going to eat, what kind of doctors you're going to see. Everybody looking for money. Money can change your life, man. You're going to sit there and act like money ain't everything. Money can't buy you love. Money is the root to all evil. That's wrong, too. If you believe that, then you definitely going to be broke. Money is not the root to all evil. So you're trying to say that everybody who has money is evil? Money is not the root to all evil. Actually, the lack of money is the root to the evil. The people do evil so they can get money. People who have money, they don't do no evil. Golly. The lack of money, the root to all, money is the root to all evil. That's what it says. Facts. Money is the root to all evil. I don't think so. Sex can be the root to the evil. Revenge can be the root to the evil. It ain't got nothing to do with money. You hit my car, you scratched my car, and everybody told me you did it. They showed me a video you did it, and I called the police. They ain't gonna do nothing about it, so I'm gonna take matters in my own hand and kick your tail because I want revenge.
It looked like very, very resentful towards his mother, but more seriously, we got this full card here in reverse. So, what next? Did he have anything to do with this with Angie dying. Let's have a look. Why you kill your mother?
You already got in your mind that you killed your mom. Pull a card, say what's in your mind.
We got this world card, family. Hold on a second. Hold on. The first energy that came up with this world card is door. Door. Okay? Just a second. 1 second, hold on. Door. The handle of the door of the car. Door. Door.
3, 2, 1.
Door. I want to get a clarification card. What the hell does D'Angelo's son, Angie's son, have to do with this accident, the death of his mother, the misadventure energy here on the full card, and then we've got the world card, and the first energy that came out on this is door. Car door, family. Card here, justice in reverse. So he did something in regards to the car door. Was he even in the flipping car? And then temperance here. You know, I want to tell you something about these 3 cards. Just a second, with the full card here in reverse. Okay, bear with me. You see this temperance card, family? Back in the old days when this was created by Pamela Coleman-Smith and what's his name? Rider-Waite, the guy. This temperance card was about what was going on in Edwardian society back then, and it was about fighting temptations, right? Vices, and people resisting their temptations type of thing, okay? So, and then we have Angel Gabriel, or one of the archangels here, pouring things, you know, water between 2 cups, trying to mix things. There's great difficulty here, and this situation is so bad that it requires divine intervention, okay? And the card came up upright, and we've got it next to the justice card here in reverse, and then the energy, we've got the world card here, but the energy of the door on here. And this is like a car door. Can't think of any other door, okay, because we got that 4 of cups there, which was the refusal. So the door would be, you know, the spiritual door between mother and son would be shut. So the only other door would be the car door, okay, since we're talking about the incident in particular as well. And then fighting temptation, and then an injustice occurred. So did the son do something to the car door, to Angie's car door, to prevent her getting out? Was she even able to open the door? Because it came up in the reading that she was already dead before the incident happened. Also, there's an energy that she may have been sleeping, or it looked like she was sleeping, but she was actually dead in the car. But then something to do with the door. So then the son, if the son was in the car, family, and he deliberately obstructed his mum from getting out the door, or he locked her door, or he prevented her from getting out the door, or he thought that he prevented her from getting out the door, but she was actually dead already. It's like 2 death energies. What that sort of alludes to is if he was in the car and saw his mother with her eyes closed and whatever, and everybody's trying to get out of the car, and he thought that he was preventing her from getting out of the car, maybe he didn't know that she was dead already. or maybe he felt that he could have pulled her out of the car, but he didn't. Or if he wasn't there, was something done to the... Did she sit in the same seat all the time? And was something done to her door to prevent... You know, sometimes you have a car door that don't open and you have to climb in from another seat. And you just never get it fixed. You never get the lock fixed on the car door. It's jammed or whatever, or something's gone wrong with the thing of it. So you're just getting through another door and you just never got round to fixing it. I don't know if it's something like that.
Definitely wasn't that, because the van that they was traveling in had to be a rental van or something like that. I don't think they owned the van. Does that make sense? If they didn't own the van, it's a rental van, so everybody can fit in the van. I don't know the facts, but I'm almost sure those type of vans is like a rental van. And if that's the case, you can't rent no van with a broken door on it. That's facts. The vehicle must be able to go through inspection in order for it to be legally rented and stuff like that. Think about that.
Also, the world card, anyway, represents a certain type of freedom for him. You know, now that mum is gone type of thing, or, you know, what he...
See, that card say the world card. Where you getting this door from? I don't see, I see a bull, I see a lion, I see a bird up top. What's in the other corner? I can't tell what's in the other corner, but it damn sure enough ain't no door. It's a halo, look like a reef.
Wishful thinking. Oh, I can get out there, I can get into the world, I can go do my thing. My mum's stopping me from being a big star. Because, of course,
a human being.
You know, she got on the internet and she was warning us about, you know, woo-woo. They got my 80 million, they got my 100 million. Of course, she didn't say figures, but they got my money. So if she's warning...
This is what kills me about people, man. I just want y'all to understand this. And I ain't putting her down or anything. I think this is very entertaining, but they got my millions. Why do the music industry is calculated with millions? They took my money. I didn't get all my money. All your money could be $1.50. You know, but now we jump out there to the million side to paint that picture when the money that was owed to her could be about $2,000 or $3,000 maybe. You know, hell, the music ain't selling, man. Ain't been selling for quite some time. Who the hell buying all this music? Who the hell is buying all this music? You think about that. You think about how often do you buy music for the last 5 years? You think about that. You go ask your cousins and relatives and your friends, how often do you buy music? Ask them that. I've been asking this question for 10 years. Man, I don't never buy music. Why should I buy it when you can download it for free on the internet? So how much money you think she's due?
Warning us, she would have warned him as well. But, you know, hard ears pitney. You know, stick brocking at them ears. You don't know what that phrase means?
No.
It's a Jamaican phrase. Sometimes when you have hard ears, hard-headed, pitney children, or stick brocking at the ears, that means stick got into the ears and broke off. The person cannot hear, the child, the young person cannot hear wisdom, hear when the elders are talking, and hear from your experience. You know, they say a hard head make a soft behind. Yeah, so with mommy out the way here, this world card is like freedom. Freedom. I want her out the way, her and her, you know, warnings and forebodings and all this type of thing. He want to learn for himself. But as I say, if you don't have the talent to stand on, there ain't really much.
You want to play for yourself, so
I'm saying, but and maybe this is the energy that came up in the reading before, you know, about that person who feel like they know more than Angie and they want to be a bigger star than Angie. And they're resentful towards Angie. I think it was the 3 of Pentacles in reverse that came up. So you could kind of contrast that energy with this one here.
Still don't know
but there's a question mark over the capabilities of that person because of the sun. Because in that reading before, even though it looked as if that person was very much close to Angie, but it was a female. And the person was a bit of a blagger, you know, so I kind of just feel their way around type of thing and throw things at the wall until it sticks type of stuff. You know what I mean? But with her son now, there's reluctance, there's lazy energy, you know what I mean? Entitled energy. So it's not like your son wanted to be manager and administrator or something, because you have to actually do shit when you take on that role.
Yeah, definitely got to do shit.
So, does he have something to do with this? Yes, but what? I don't know. It's coming up car. I don't know. Let's just show you these cards again. Okay. In no particular order, because I jumbled up the cards anyway. We've got the 9 of Wands here, in reverse. We've got the 9 of Swords here. This was the first card that came up. We got the 4 of Cups here. This is the World card. I believe that was the last one that came up in it or something. We've got Lady Justice here in the reverse. So you can correspond that divine hand with the cup on the 4 of Cups card. Correspond it here with the imbalance here of the Justice card, meaning something went really, really wrong between mother and son, and this was an act. When we're talking about law, we're talking about act or a series of actions or something, some kind of crime. Yeah, and the card is here in reverse. Here we have Temperance. Okay, again, measurement and you know, trying and trying to get this when I say measurement, I'm talking about there's this walking on eggshells type of thing. It's almost as if Angie was scared of her son. You know what I mean? Having to be softly walk on eggshells. Don't say anything to him that he could interpret, you know, misinterpret. I'm wondering if there was some kind of elder abuse going on, or he just, you know, spoke to his mother roughly, treated her roughly, didn't give a shit about her. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go upstairs and ask my mother. I take care of my mother. She's here. I said, Mom, do I mistreat you, you think, or any kind of way? Do I talk to you roughly? Because I do. I do, y'all. I'm trying to get her to do something. She's sitting around, ain't doing nothing. Like going to the swimming pool. You going to the swimming pool with me. I don't care. I don't care what any of y'all say. I felt so good after going swimming, just being around the water, something different. So she needs to do anything different. Just try it one time. I don't want to go swimming. I don't want to do this. Every time she says she don't want to do something, and I make her do it, I had such a good time. I have seen so many people I ain't seen before, and I'm not being mean to her, but I can foresee some of these younger generations that think they know it all, but they kind of built. Here we go, man. Here we go.
But you know, very much the need for divine intervention and a lot of prayer on her part as well. You know, if you have to pray to one of the archangels, that means the situation is real fucking bad. Here we've got this card, which is very, very serious. Well, all of these cards are quite serious. We have the Fool card here in reverse that has the energy of misadventure and accident on it when it's in the reverse in this type of reading, and based upon, you know, it was the first card that came. So I don't know what he done to the door. I don't know if he was in the vehicle. I don't know if he had access to the door, and I don't know what the door has to do with Angie and her death.
I don't know why.
It seems as if all of these things are connected, and it seems as if her son is connected to this. Now, as I said, I did a reading on the driver, so you will have seen that before you see this. Okay? So you let me know what you think. If you think it's a load of gobbledygook and conjecture, put that down as well. Do you know what I mean? But just let you know, I'm not new to this. Okay? So www.celestialtarotreadings.com is just so flipping unfortunate that we have to. I can't believe I'm still our artists. I'm talking about ours in terms of everyone we love. I'm even looking at the death of Amy Winehouse right now. Even what happened with her. Do you know what I mean? It's just making me question everything. Now, I mean, when is enough too much? When do we say enough? When do we say too much? Has anybody ever marched and said, we demand to know what happened to Whitney Houston? We all knew it was shit. We all knew it was some foul shit. We all knew. We were across the road from the from the Hilton Hotel, which is just by Wilshire and Santa Monica. We were across the road at a fountain. There's a fountain right there at the what do you call it? The front entrance, actually, of the hotel. There's a what do you call it? A fountain there, ornamental fountain. And we were all over there because the paparazzi were there for the Grammy, and they were outside the hotel, right there. And then the memorial for Whitney was right there on the corner. And there was a Starbucks next to it. Of course, they've moved that Starbucks now. We saw when Alicia Keys got out of the car and went over to Clive, or Clive went over to her, and there was this big hugging, and like, oh my gosh, it's so terrible type of thing. But knowing that Whitney's body was right upstairs and she hadn't been moved. You know, it seemed as if we all knew it was we all knew it was bad, and we all knew it was deliberate. Whatever happened, we all knew that she had been deleted, that it wasn't just her dying in the bathtub. And so nobody's protested about that. Nobody protested for Bobby Chris. Nobody, apart from the Argentinian fans in Buenos Aires, nobody protested for Liam. We are too ready to accept these demons' explanations as to what happened to our stars. They called them stars, you know. They're the ones who put them in our lives. And then when we start to love them, when we start to really like them, all of a sudden the resentment comes and they start calling them all these different names and this, that and the other. They tried it with Angie as well. Oh, do you know how old D'Angelo was when she got with him? All because the lady's asking for the money that they thieved. How is it that people are able to steal from us, but yet when we ask back for our things, we're every kind of demon and monster and ghoul? How? You don't see Candice has got a new podcast, you know, on Weinstein, and he's spilling, he's about to spill some tea, or he spilled it already, and she is coming up. I know some people say she controlled opposition, she married to a member of the British aristocracy, da da da, her husband ain't no ordinary somebody, da 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 da. Okay, fine, but it's still true that those people who have been demonized for the shit that they are alleged to have done were not acting in isolation. They weren't. They had help. And some people are punished and some people aren't. So here we go. Angie says, look, I'm missing something to the tune of, I don't know, 50 million, 100 million, or who knows. I want my money. And she said, she spoke those words out of her own mouth. Or they say life and death is in the power of the tongue, but she never pronounced that on herself. She just said, because she knew the nature of the beast that she was dealing with. She said she doesn't know what those people will do to stop them from paying her money. Something like that, right?
Something like that. Yeah, she did say, I don't know what these people will do to me. And that's the conspiracy theory part and everything. I'm so sorry she passed away, man. But she never even said amount. Only thing that made you think that it was a big amount that's owed to her. And this is her opinion. This is her opinion. You got to remember this. It's her opinion that, first of all, every artist think that their music is worth more than what it is. That's facts. This music is not worth as much as you think it is, man. Trust me on that. The whole world think that music is worth way more than what it is. That's number one. So Angie said that, trust me, y'all, I found out these people been, I ain't gonna say stealing from me, so much money that I could have retired. We talking 40 years. If they taking $5,000 to $10,000 from her for 40 years, first of all, I'm just gonna say it like this, man. There's no way in the world that somebody can be taking large sums of money from you. Hear me right? Large sums of money, and you don't notice it? That's kind of strange with me right there. Large sums of money being taken. Large sums, and you don't notice.
On the website,
everybody else noticed, but
very, very beautiful jewelry. And this is a type of jade. This is called a plate. There's many things here. This one is a bestseller. This, and it helps with astral projection. Okay. Even though, you'll do your own cleansing and make sure that, every few days you will cleanse your crystals. Okay. Here, these, incidents do happen and things like this do happen. And I agree to that. But what I don't agree with is the fact that there were, 9 people in the car and she was the only one to die. Just think about it like that. What are the odds? Left eye. How many people were in the vehicle that she was driving and she was the only one to die? You see, there are so many things unseen, and this is what the tarot readings are about. This is what the divination, whether it be tarot or, something else, this is what it's about. It's about looking into the spiritual circumstances and kind of wading through the energy of an incident at that time. It's asking your God, the spirits that surround you and look after you, because this is not easy work. Y'all might think it look easy, but it's not easy. Okay. And also requesting, asking for permissions from the portals within the cards on the things that you're reading on. Okay. Now, also in regards to permissions, it's not everything you can do a tarot reading on. I get so many requests to do readings for many different things every day, and I'm not able to do all of them, and not just because of my time, but because I'm not permitted to do it. If I show up on camera, y'all know who have been here a long time, y'all know I'm super funny and super picky, and everything me read pun. You understand? I'm so picky, okay? Because I have a right to be picky, okay? I have a right to be picky. This is me making the spiritual inquiry. I don't give a fuck about anybody else's opinion. If I am making the spiritual inquiry, it is what it is, okay? But if I don't do the reading, it's either because I'm not permitted to or because I personally don't want to, okay? So, yeah. So again, RIP to Angie. I was listening to some 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 today, and it was the one where Blackstreet did a cover of their song. Da 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 da, da 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 da. More precious than silver, more precious than diamond rings or anything Yeah, I was listening to that. 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦 is real. The ancestors are real. This I know because I can feel it in my soul. Can't sing like Angie. Black brother, I love you. Angie said there's no one above you. She wants you to know that Angie's there for you, whatever. Just like she was there for the blasted son.
I hear you hitting them
But it seemed that she wasn't good enough for her son. No matter what she did, she gave her kisses, her hugs, her money, and everything. What more could she do? What more could she do? 'Cause it was Angie's son, her son. There was no one above him. He didn't know that he had a queen for a mother. Ashe, bless. Love you, Angie girl. For all your information. Ah, boy.
Wow. I'm talking about my videos. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, she's. Let me see what this is about. I want to see the dude, man. Oh, y'all, hey. We gonna have to, yeah. You know we gotta do this. Yeah. Look here, I didn't know it was gonna be a reading card. Somebody sent me this and said I should check it out. And I try to give everybody a fair shake on the channel. I'm not really into the card reading and all this cycle type stuff, but we can tell by the views. We can tell by them views. If people click away, it's an hour-long video. So if people clicking away, that means they don't like it. Yeah, we know what's up, man. We know what's up now, man. Hey, we got a YouTube course also. Become a Patreon. Check out our links below, man. If you're seriously trying to make a change in your life, if you want to make a change like I did, Uncle Mike will teach you step by step. If you're trying to do a YouTube channel, let me know that you are an ender. At the end of this video, we're going to call it cards. A deck of cards. What is my favorite card? My favorite card is the 3 of Hearts. My favorite card is 3. Oh, you see the hearts come up? My favorite card is the 3 of Hearts. Yeah. I didn't know that it does that. So let me know you're an ender. If you are an ender on this video right here, you are a true supporter. You are a true supporter. Look here, I'm gonna get on out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. That's my echo, y'all. Peace out.